McLennan Community College's Emergency Services Education Center, or ESEC, was constructed specifically for training individuals in emergency services fields. In addition to classrooms, the building has a lecture hall, conference room, computer lab, student commons area, and faculty offices. The facility includes a 6-story burn tower and mock firehouse bay that provide realistic training for Fire Academy students, a state-of-the-art lab for forensic science and paramedicine students, as well as a weight room and takedown room for law enforcement students.
The Emergency Services Education Division at MCC is made up of 4 different programs. We have EMS Paramedicine, Criminal Justice Forensic Science, the Fire Academy, and the Law Enforcement Academy. Prior to our new partnership with the City of Waco, these programs existed at MCC, but in different parts of the college. The vision of bringing all the emergency-based programs together, along with the ongoing training involved in these professions, just made a lot of sense. Not only is this model more efficient because it requires less duplication of services, but it strongly encourages partnership between the community college and the area, city, county, state, and even federal agencies. Anytime emergency services can work together, sharing information and resources, we're all better off as a community.
The Academy here at MCC is 19 weeks long. It's Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, no Saturdays or no Sundays. It is a pass-fail academy. Each student is required to make 75 on each exam in order to stay in the program. You give me 4 74s, you just flunked out and there's no refund. And we have a physical fitness program that's mandatory, and that's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4 to 5. So on those 3 days of the week, that's how you'll end your day. Hands-on activities. After the first half of the academy, there's a lot of hands-on activity. One of the activities is teaching their students how to properly handle and fire a handgun. Every student is required to have a semi-automatic handgun, 9mm or above, and they have to provide themselves with 1,000 rounds of ammunition for that weapon. For 2 weeks, you will be on the firing range, either shooting or you will be at the driving track learning how to drive. Even though you may know how to drive a vehicle right now and you may know how to shoot a weapon right now, our goal is to make you more proficient in it and let you know what that weapon and what that vehicle's limitations are and what you can and cannot do behind the wheel of a car and what you can and cannot do once you put a live weapon in your hand. Usually the first 1 or 2 days at the firing range, your weapon will be no magazine, completely empty, and we'll teach you how to draw, holster, and aim your weapon. And from there, we gradually start giving you bullets, and under a controlled, slow environment, we work you up until the final last couple of days of the program to where you're firing, shooting for time and accuracy. And you're scored. There's a definite score that you have to make to pass the firing range. Same thing is true with driving. Our driving course is extremely challenging. There's limitations to each vehicle and there's limitations to each driver. And so we teach you how to maneuver your vehicle safely. And here again, you're scored. There's a time score and there's cones. Every time you knock over a cone, then time is reduced from your total score. So that's a pass-fail segment of the class as well. As we get closer to the end of the academy, we'll start doing mock traffic stops. We teach you how to make traffic stops properly, how to approach a vehicle, how to arrest people out of a vehicle. We do this during the daytime, but we also do it at night. So we'll adjust your hours and you'll come out here at nighttime and we'll pick a location where you will do your traffic stops at night. And the environment's completely different at night than it is in the daytime. You'll also do building searches, how to conduct proper building searches, looking for bad guys that may be hiding in a building. The last couple of weeks of the academy, your hands-on part will be crime scene investigation. You'll have about 4 or 5 days of classroom, and from there we go out and we actually set up crime scenes, and we take the class and divide you in 2, and each member on each team has a different crime scene that they have to investigate, and each member has a particular task that they have to perform. Collect evidence, take statements, get warrants for arrest, the whole 9 yards. When we're through with case preparation, then we as instructors of the 2 cases will pick the worst case, and that's the case we go to trial on. So the last week of the academy before finals is we actually go to trial. And we'll use a courtroom, either downtown or the one that the City of Waco will provide, We have real attorneys, and we make it just as realistic as possible, and we seat a jury, and at the end of the day, the jury will come back with a guilt or innocent verdict. Sometimes the team wins, sometimes they lose. And at the end, the attorneys are kind enough. We have defense and prosecuting attorneys. That's what they do for a living. And they stick around and they critique the students on their case preparation, on how they presented their cases to them, give them the good points and bad points, and let them know what each side is looking for, what the defense attorney is looking for and what he or she needs, and then what the prosecuting attorney is looking for and what he or she needs. So we make our academy, when it comes to hands-on, just as real as we possibly can. At the end, we're a state testing center. So you do not have to go to Austin to take your state licensing exam. You can take it right here. Once you're successful and you pass your licensing exam, then you're more than eligible to go out and apply for any job at any police department or sheriff's department in the state of Texas.
I'm very pleased to be able to tell you about our criminal justice program here at McLennan Community College. We offer 3 different associate degrees and 3 certificates. Our most popular associate degree is our Associate of Arts field of study, and it's our transfer degree. And we have a partnership with Tarleton State University where a student can complete their 2-year degree with us and transfer right into Tarleton and transfer all the credits to them. That's our most popular program, criminal justice. We also have Associate of Applied Science in law enforcement, and the second one is in corrections. We have 3 certificates. The first one is our Level 2 Forensic Certificate, Forensic Science. We also have 1-year certificates in law enforcement and in corrections. We're very proud of our criminal justice faculty. The background of the faculty includes a retired assistant warden with a correctional facility, also a retired special agent with the FBI, 2 retired chiefs of police, a retired Texas Department of Public Safety officer, and then also a forensic science artist. And we also have a former felony prosecutor that instructs our classes, so they all have very good specialized experience in the field. Our forensic science program has become quite popular. It's one of our newest programs. They will reenact or reconstruct crime scenes. It teaches the students how to do that, how to collect evidence properly, collect evidence and maintain chain of custody, which is so important in a criminal case. And so we get students that are wanting to work for crime labs. We also have police officers that come to our classes to further their skills in the jobs they're currently performing.
The Emergency Medical Services program at MCC actually began in 1983. At that time, we were limited to 1 small classroom and an equipment closet. Over the years, we've been fortunate to expand our classroom and skills training area. When we moved to the Emergency Services Education Center, we were really blessed to have our facilities expanded to the extent that we could offer simulation in addition to our skills training capacity. When we moved into our new lab, one of the new features is an ambulance simulator, and as you can see, the back of the ambulance simulator is set up to provide the same environment as working in the back of an ambulance. Our students at MCC spend a great deal of time riding out with the East Texas Medical Center EMS service that provides emergency medical services for the Waco and surrounding communities. And they partnered with us on this project and provided the wrap, which actually makes the ambulance simulator look like a real ambulance. And in addition to that, our students spend a great deal of time working at both Providence and Hillcrest doing their clinical experiences, which are precepted by our instructors as well as some of their experienced staff. In our new skills and simulation lab, we were able to add additional airway training equipment such as these infant and child and adult intubation heads. In addition to that, this summer we added another feature which includes mobile skills labs with mobile skills stations, which allows us to take the equipment into some of our classroom space and expand our capacity to provide skills education. This lab is used by all of our faculty in EMS education. We train entry-level emergency medical technicians as well as paramedics through our program at MCC. The EMT education program is a one-semester program that provides training for entry-level emergency medical services providers who can provide initial resuscitation and treatment for medical and traumatic emergencies. The paramedic education program is advanced training, which lasts for 1 full year in the certificate program and 2 years in the associate degree program. Our paramedic students are licensed to provide advanced resuscitation skills for adult, pediatric, and child emergencies. The EMS education program at MCC works closely with the Fire Training Academy. All of the firefighters that complete the Fire Academy come through the EMT education program and become certified EMTs in addition to their firefighter certification. We're fortunate in our new building to be able to house both programs side by side. That allows seamless transition of our students, and our classrooms in the building are actually side by side as well.
The Academy originally started in 1997 as part of a partnership with the City of Waco, and I came in with cadet class number 1 as an adjunct faculty and took the program over in 1999. We've always had a successful program. Right now we're working on 10 straight years of 100% pass rate on the state certification exam, and we had the first perfect score in the history of state test on the basic structural firefighter certification. So we've always been very proud of that. At this point in time, the City of Waco and the City of Woodway do use McLennan Community College if they have an individual that needs firefighter certification training. At this time, MCC has trained over half of the Waco Fire Department. We also have people in Dallas, Fort Worth, Temple, Killeen, Houston, Austin, Round Rock, Georgetown. We have some people in Los Angeles, California. We have some people in San Francisco, have some people in Florida, Georgia. We've had people in Afghanistan, Iraq, Hungary, and South America. So we've trained people that go all around the world. When cadets come out and take a basic structural firefighter class, we run a 608-hour course where we prepare them in physical conditioning, and then we teach them how to do all of the basic skills that are necessary to be a basic structural firefighter consistent with what the Texas Commission on Fire Protection wants. We start out teaching them ladders, hose. We always kid with the guys because we start out with bunker gear and SCBA, and we tell them, first we learn how to get dressed, then we learn how to fight fire. And so we do all of these individual skills involving hose, ladders, fire streams, primary search, secondary search, self-rescue, being able to pull people out of structures without injuring them. And then we put it all together during live fire training. Our drill tower has 3 fireplaces in it, and these fireplaces will go up to 700 degrees Fahrenheit. We also can fill the tower with smoke so that they're working in 0 visibility, and we put several 185-pound dummies in there. We have several stairwells, movable walls, so we can keep it confusing. One of the things that we really enjoy is that we can set this up so that it's not only a challenge for the cadets that come in, but we can change the scenario around so that even when experienced firefighters can come in, it's a challenge for them also. One of the advantages that I think we have here at MCC is that we tend to be a very small personal program. We know all our people by name, and the Basic Structural Fire Academy is such a key part of what we do. that every class is very special to us. We number the classes individually. We also do our best to train people in such a way, not just that they're ready to pass the state certification exam, but also that they're ready to test with fire departments, because becoming a firefighter now is an extremely competitive profession. We also talk to people quite a bit about the importance of physical conditioning. It used to be that firefighters were about the same or maybe just a little bit in better shape than average members of the public. Today, if you're going to pass a physical agility test for a fire department, you have to be close to collegiate athlete level. It's a very challenging profession now, and it's hard to get into. So we try to prepare people not just for that license test, but also for what's coming down the road. We look at ourselves here a little bit as kind of like Babylon 5, that this is a place where people can come and train, and they don't have to worry about us trying to take over their program or say, this is how you do it. We want, Waco comes out here and they train the Waco way. When Woodway comes out here, they train the Woodway way. When the volunteer fire departments come out here, we want them to be able to train in their way, but we also want to be able to make the new things, the new concepts available.